Hi guys, this is Dee. Welcome back to my channel. If you watched my video that I did where I made this choosing tool, it's like a spinning top type thing. It has 8 sections with different colors, of course, colors of the color wheel, and I have 3 levels of words here, choices of things we can do to make a card. And I want to try this out today. The only caveat I will say is when I've been working on spinning this, just, for fun, it seems to land on one side more than the other. So this is actually better than it was before. Before it kept landing on the red and the orange. But we will go ahead and give it a real spin. I'm going to make sure my little chopstick is stuck to that inside. Are you ready? Okay, let's give it a spin. So the first thing it lands on will be the first aspect of our card. I'll spin it 3 times. Okay, so we'll do this outer level, the middle level, and the inner level. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going to bring it in shot because it landed out of shot. It landed on the orange. And the first element, well, one element that we're going to do is a grid. Okay, that'll be interesting. I haven't done that for a while. Here we go. Maybe I'll spin it here. It'll stay in shot. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm going to bring it over to where it was. It landed on the orange. The next aspect will be distress oxide. So we have a grid and we have distress oxide inks as part of our process. Okay, you ready? Uh-oh, it keeps landing out of shot. Oh, on the yellow this time. Okay, so the third aspect will be cardstock strips. Okay, so we have grid, we have distress oxide, and we have cardstock strips. Now notice, interesting how it all landed on that area of the spinner, but okay, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some supplies, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. We have some elements here that I'm going to use for our 3 aspects, the grid, the distress oxide, and the cardstock strips. And I have a card base here. And what I think I'll do is, first of all, I have some distress oxide inks, mustard seed, squeeze lemonade. Looks like I have these going the wrong direction. Scatter straw. Oh, another mustard seed. And wild honey. For some reason I got 2. I don't know why. Okay, let's get these in shot here. Okay, so that's what I have here. And then I just pulled the first set that was in front of me. Okay, so then I have these cardstock scraps that we can use for the cardstock strips. And so anyway, I have my base here. You know what? I forgot some blending brushes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I showed you these little finger dauber sponges, blending brushes, in a previous video, and so I'm going to use a combination of, well, probably these over here that we'll use to work with the yellow. Okay, so everything else will come off for now. Okay, now, where should we start? I think, actually, I have some washi tape here, and it talked about doing a grid, right? So what I think I'll do is I will take this washi tape, and I'm going to make a grid pattern on the cardstock, and we'll, let's see, does that look Even, pretty even. Okay. You know what I think I'll do? I will get my Misty paper out of my Misty, and we'll use that as a grid. Okay, so hang on while I get situated. Okay, we'll use this as a... Okay, here we go. I'm going to do that here. Well, that actually wasn't too bad. I think it's a little, maybe a little wonky, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so a grid would be here. Here's another one. And we'll just use this paper as our background. Okay, now I think I'll do it like this. Okay, all right. Now, that's perfect. That will hold it in place. It will protect my table. Okay, so with my little finger dauber thing, I'm going to just start doing a little ink blending. All right? And we'll just kind of go off the paper and come like this. And we're going to make a grid out of these. Maybe I'll come on the opposite corner. And this washi tape will, of course, protect the other paper. Now I already see that this part is just a little more, a little wider than this part, but you know what? It's better than horrible, isn't it? Okay, let me get this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do lightest to darkest because it's always, I'm going to kind of go in the order of the colors. I'll get some of that wiped off here. And I think I'll start here. And we'll get this one. And then when we take off the washi tape, we're going to have some white strips too. Okay, let's try this. You see, they're similar but yet different. If that makes any sense to you at all. I think I'll try it on this corner here. You know, I've told you before that I really love die cutting. I really like inks too. Distress oxide in particular. Because, you know, you can do this. You can activate them with water. You can actually watercolor with them. And I love them. Okay, let's see. Then we have one more color we haven't done yet. And that is why, oh, by the way, I should tell you, I think I did say squeeze lemonade, scattered straw, mustard seed, and now we will do wild honey. Ooh, that's making me hungry. Okay, here we go. Very subtle differences, aren't there? Very subtle. Okay. Okay. Let's give this a little shot with the heat tool. And we'll take off the washi tape when we're done. I want to dry this so it doesn't smear. Hope you guys are doing well. We've had some cold, but just un-May-like weather here in Iowa. It's been chilly. It's been, well, rainy. That's typical for spring, but it's been chilly, and so consequently, I've been wearing the few cold weather clothes that I hadn't put away. I always leave a few out-of-season clothes in my closet, and this is the last. I'm wearing some pants that normally I would you know, just wear in this kind of weather. But oh, I forgot I did this one. We better take off the last one we put on. We better take it off first. Anyway, it's been chilly here. I'm running out of clothes for colder weather, because, or I have to do laundry. I suppose I should do that anyway, huh? Okay, here we go. And I can reuse that washi tape too. Now, remember, when you're dealing with tape and paper, remember to peel off slowly. And it's also helpful if you peel it off where the peeled part is lying close to what you're peeling off, what you're yet to peel off. Does that make any sense? Okay, so there's our grid. Interesting, huh? Okay, now, I am going to, let's see, I had grid. No, sorry, grid. And I used my Distress Oxide, and now I will use my cardstock strips. So, I have this little scrap that I found interesting. We could either put it like this, or we could put it in, actually I kind of like the white there. Yeah. Okay, hang on, I forgot my glue. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I have this little strip, and all I'm going to do here is just, I think I'll glue the center of the card base. A lot of times I would just glue the cardstock, but I kind of want to get this centered, and this these words here are look like they're in French. So, but just add a little something here. Looks like a little bit of Stewie here. I was outside earlier this morning to give him a little love, so I got a little dog hair on my sweatshirt, I think. Okay, now while it's, make sure it's staying, while it's drying, I'm just going to trim off these little pieces. And this had a little bit of glue spill out, so I'll just take care of that before I... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wipe it off with this. And then I won't have quite so much on my scissors. Okay. So we have this as kind of a interesting center thing. I also have this. Now, I don't like this gold with the yellow. It's just not the right contrast, but I do have this strip here that I think would be kind of fun, and I will go ahead and pause the video and cut a strip or two, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. These are wider than the one in the middle here, but I think let's just try this. Let's put this one here, and this one at the bottom. Now, this is all an experiment, guys, so if this isn't the best design, it's okay, we're just playing with it, okay? So, I think I'll go ahead and put it on the card strip. I hear the birds chirping, it's so nice to hear them outside my window. Okay, let's get this. I will try to get it as even as possible, so it'll at least have a chance to look decent, huh? Okay, we'll do this one. I love this little glue bottle, guys. Love it, love it. I talked about that in, I think, in my last video. Okay. Now let's cut these pieces off. Oh, I better top off my glue. One time I did forget, like, I forgot for maybe 15 minutes or so, and I was able to get the stopper on, but the glue was a little too tacky coming out, so I had to get a little pin to unclog it. But even if I wait a couple of minutes before I stop it, you know, plug it, I'll cover it. Oh, words are hard today. It didn't give me a trouble, so I was really pleased. Okay, now this is interesting. I would say it's not my favorite, but let's see. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll come back with something that hopefully will dress it up a little. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I found a couple floral. Actually, I fussy cut these, so they are just from pattern paper, and I fussy cut them and put them in my binder where I keep stuff like that. And so I think, let's just figure out maybe kind of in the center, kind of make it look like a. Actually, I like that, actually. I like that. Okay, let's do that. We're going to glue this one first. And go from there. You know what I think I'll do first? I think I will. That's too big. I want to raise it up a little bit. And this, I do this a lot. I take little scraps of my cardstock instead of using foam tape, which nothing wrong with that. I've used that plenty of times, but this kind of gives it just a little bit of oomph and raises it up just a tiny bit. Not much, but I think I'll do this one too. Okay. And this is just the blue that I cut earlier, so it's not going to raise it by much, but it will just give it just a tiny bit. Okay, how did I do this? We're going to do it like that. Okay. I like this. And obviously it will need a sentiment of some kind, but this was really strictly just a video of messing around with our little spinner. And what do you think, guys? I like it. I really do. This could be a blank card. It could also be like something, a sentiment that you stamp on the inside. But I haven't mentioned this, but when I make cards just for fun, a lot of times I leave them blank because I don't know what I'll want to use them for in the future. It might be a birthday card, it might be a sympathy card, just a thinking of you card, or a hello card. And so anyway, I like this. I like how it turned out. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you like this, please like it. If you would like to comment, please do down below. I'd love to engage with you. And subscribe if you haven't yet. So I will talk to you later in the next video. Bye, guys.